Thank you for visiting. I'm Jack, and this is my channel where I share useful content that I hope you enjoy, so let's get to the video. Interesting facts about the United States. The U.S. doesn't have an official language. While English is predominantly spoken across the United States, on a federal level there are no laws stating that English is the official language. However, even though there are no federal laws, 31 states have declared English the official language. Further, there are only a few states that are officially bilingual. For example, in New Mexico, the official language is English and Spanish, whereas, in Louisiana, the official language is English and French, and finally, in Hawaii, the official language is English and Hawaiian. Alaska has the longest coastline in the U.S. In comparison to other states, Alaska has the longest coastline. By definition, the coastline is the length of land bordering the ocean, and Alaska borders both the Pacific Ocean and the Arctic Ocean. To explain further, if you only measure the coastline, it is 6,640 miles long, whereas if you measure all the bays and inlets, you'll discover that Alaska stretches across 47,000 miles, which is longer than all the states combined. The U.S. is called many names. The United States is by far the most famous country in the world. It's famous for its attractions, such as the Grand Canyon, tech innovation, sports, and it has a large imprint on the global culture thanks to famous movies, television shows, and music. However, did you know that the United States of America is referred to several different names? Some of these recognizable names are the United States, the U.S., and America. Thankfully, all of these names are considered appropriate. The U.S. has many hotels featured in famous movies. Have you ever wondered what it would be like walking the halls of hotels that are featured in famous films? Well, in America you can experience it. Many films use real hotels and resorts to shoot their scenes, and this means we can visit and even stay overnight in them too, swim in the pool at the Fontainebleau in Miami, Florida, and relive the scenes of Scarface, or perhaps you'd enjoy walking the halls of the Plaza Hotel in New York, where scenes from The Great Gatsby were shot. The Plaza is also featured in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, Sleepless in Seattle, as well as several other films too. There are many free museums in the country's capital. Washington, D.C., America's capital, is the heart of American history and culture. There are many things to see and do in Washington, D.C., including many free museums. The Smithsonian Institute museums are a must-visit, and many of them are located on the National Mall. In fact, 11 of the 20 Smithsonian Institute museums are located in Washington, including the National Museum of Natural History, National Museum of American History, National Museum of African American History and Culture, as well as several others. Full of beautiful landscapes. While America is famous for the hustle and bustle of its major cities, this beautiful country also offers stunning picturesque landscapes. As mentioned previously, the Grand Canyons is one of the most popular tourist destinations when it comes to picturesque views, but there are many others too. Consider checking out America's highest mountain, Mount McKinley, located in Alaska. Or perhaps you'd like to head to Utah and take in the view of Zion Canyon at the Zion National Park for more beautiful landscapes. Be sure to check out the most picturesque views in the United States. Iconic food in America. Like other countries, America is famous for a few dishes. To begin, the iconic Twinkies were invented in Illinois in the 1930s by a baker named James Alexander Dewar. Legend has it that the name for this sugary snack was inspired by a billboard that was advertising Ford Twinkle Toe shoes. The inventor of corn dogs is uncertain, but it was definitely invented by someone in America in the later 1930s. Since then, this popular state fair food has made its way into the many freezers across North America and beyond. A few other iconic American foods include cheeseburgers, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, s'mores, barbecue ribs, and more. The Statue of Liberty was a gift. The Statue of Liberty, formerly known as Liberty Enlightening the World, was a gift from France. This gift was sent to celebrate 100 years of Franco-American friendship. The statue was sculpted by Frederic Auguste Bartholdi, while the framework was designed by a French engineer, Gustave Eiffel, who also designed the Eiffel Tower. The Statue of Liberty is located on Liberty Island in New York, New York. The torch is a symbol of enlightenment and lights the way to freedom by showing us the path to liberty. The Gateway Arch is the tallest monument in the U.S. The Gateway Arch, also known as the Gateway to the West, is a monument in St. Louis, Missouri, and sits along the west bank of the Mississippi River. At 630 feet tall, the Gateway Arch claims the title of the tallest man-made monument in the U.S. The monument commemorates the westward expansion of the United States and is officially dedicated to the American people. The arch is internationally recognized as a symbol of St. Louis, and because of this, it is a popular tourist destination. The most visited museum is in Washington. Have you ever been curious about the space shuttle, astronomy, or the Wright brothers? Well, you can learn about these popular aviation and space topics at the most visited museum in America, the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum, located in Washington, D.C. This museum sees about 9 million visitors annually. Admission to this museum is free and is open daily from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. The only day the museum is closed is on December 25th. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoyed the video.